Ohio Valley Couponer. Today is Monday, October the 16th of 2023, and welcome to another day of Vlogtober. We are officially halfway through Vlogtober. Vlogtober, day number 11. I hope you guys are super excited. I hope you've been loving Vlogtober so far. But don't be sad. We got another half to go. So, yes, more great vlogs are coming up. But today's is going to be really great. I apologize, this is up a little bit later than normal. I'm like super annoyed by that. I was going to have it, it might have been a couple of minutes late, but I was filming the intro. That was like the last thing I needed to film here. Kind of just like to get a little intro going for what you're about to see. And I had a good intro going, and literally my phone died right as I was almost done. It was just like, ugh. So that's a bit of a bummer. So I'm having to like refilm it again, and that is taking more time. So my apologies for that. But it's going to be worth the wait, because this one's going to be really good. So anyways, today I am going to be sharing with you guys a couple of new recipes we tried out. So trying out some homemade like English muffin breakfast sandwiches, kind of like an Egg McMuffin or a Jimmy Dean Delight. We made some of those, kind of save on the budget because the Jimmy Dean sandwiches have gotten really expensive. So we were like, okay, let's see if we can make our own. Plus it'll be a little bit healthier too. So did that, and then we also tried this soup recipe that we found out from another YouTuber, so I'm going to be sharing that with you guys as well. It's going to be great. Also going to be sharing some grocery hauls from Kroger and ALDI, and that's going to be really great as well. And kind of like to start out with the grocery hauls. I want to like talk about this a little bit. A major way to save money on your grocery bill that I've kind of discovered, I'm going to be real, I've not been the best about it lately. I've kind of been like slacking, but I kind of had like a realization again why it's important to price compare. Like coupons and sales are extremely important in getting your groceries for a great deal, but you really should be comparing prices between stores on like the things that you don't usually have coupons for. So we needed coffee creamer, powdered coffee creamer. And what I've been doing lately has been really bad, but whatever store that I'm in filming or whatever, that's where I'll just buy something we run out of. And that definitely is not always the most budget friendly. So for instance, powdered coffee creamer. My grandma used to buy it all the time, and Walmart had this brand called like Anthem or something, and it was $1. And that was what she got for a long time. I figured now with inflation, it probably went up a little bit. So I was kind of guessing $1.50. So I went to Walmart thinking, I was there filming my video thinking, okay, I'll find it for $1.50. No. The cheapest brand Walmart had was great value for $3.50. Like what on earth? That's insane. So then I was like, okay, let me see about Kroger. What's it at Kroger? There it was $3.99 for the Kroger brand. So I was like, oh my gosh, Nick. And Walmart and Kroger are the two stores I typically coupon at the most. And that's where I typically get things. But I was like, okay, what about Aldi? I'd not been to Aldi in quite a while. Just like I said, I got pretty like, when I'm in these other stores so much, I just like been grabbing things there, and it's not always the most like budget friendly. So I looked up on Instacart.com, and they actually have Aldi on there. And a little tip about that is you can see the stuff that Aldi carries, and they'll give you a price, but actually in the store, it is cheaper than what the Instacart price is. So on Instacart, if I would have done it that way, it would have been $2.59 for the Aldi creamer. So I mean, we're already winning. Like we're already a lot cheaper than Walmart, and for sure a lot cheaper than Kroger on that. So it was like, whoa. So I went in store to Aldi, and it was only $2.29. Like, whoa, that is a difference right there. That's a big difference. Like, it's not just 10 cents or whatever. That's a difference. And so it's like, how many other things was I doing that on? So going around Aldi, a lot of our like perishable things like grape tomatoes, the grape tomatoes we like. Been paying $2.80 something at Walmart. Aldi had them for $2.29. So, I mean, there's another huge difference. And so it kind of like re-sparked that in me that I need to pay more attention to this stuff. Because if you guys saw on my video the other day where I was talking about like my budgeting journey and things, like I'm really trying hard to pay off student loans ASAP. So I need to, save all that money right there. And that's a job for me right now. I was like really trying to save as much money as possible. So I like a penny saved, a penny earned. So if I can save, 40 cents or $1 on each item or whatever, that can be really, really helpful for sure. Gas money, literally Walmart, Kroger, and Aldi are on the same street in my town, like within a mile down the road. Like they're all super close. So, I mean, there's no gas money really being lost on it. The time, it might take a little bit of extra time, but typically I am checking things out beforehand at home. So I like know what I'm going in and getting, which saves time ultimately. So kind of like what I think I want to do more is, okay, number one, check the sales at Kroger, because typically if it's on sale at Kroger, it can't be beat. So check the sales at Kroger, and then if it's something that's not on sale at Kroger, Aldi would probably be my best bet, or if Aldi doesn't carry it, I bet Walmart probably would be the best. So yeah, so kind of like want to be paying more attention to my groceries and getting the best deals, because like, hey, any savings in these crazy times are very, very important. So anyways, guys, that's kind of like my little spiel here at the beginning about paying attention to those grocery prices and using the apps to compare them. Like, the apps make it so easy. Like, I can quick go into Walmart and Kroger's apps, look for something, and it'll be like 60 seconds there, and I'll know the price at each store. Like, it's super easy and convenient. And it helps you to spend less time in the store, you know, when you have a plan on what you're getting there. So anyways, yeah, that's what I want to get like more mindful about for sure. But guys, let's just dive right into our grocery hauls. We're going to start with Aldi. Here's what we got from Aldi. Quite a bit, actually. So at Aldi, we only spent $76.46, which is actually a pretty great deal for a lot of these things, because these are not like things we really can get couponing too much. This is kind of just like the essentials and staples and things we need for the most part. So I was really excited actually to get it for that price. I really need to go to Aldi more often. Got some organic grape tomatoes. These were $2.29. These are $2.80 something at Walmart and over $3 at Kroger. So this was such a good deal at Aldi. Also, we really like the Bob Evans like heat and eat potatoes. They're really coming in handy. These are only $2.90 something cents at Aldi. $2.95, which is a really, really good deal compared to like the name brand Bob Evans ones. So that was good. So we got two of those. Got almond milk for $2.29. My grandma really likes like Bagel Bites pizzas. So we went ahead and picked those up for her. These were $6 something. We half and half for a recipe. So we got that. We got some egg whites, and we also got English muffins. We're going to be making some like egg sandwiches. Like, we really like the Jimmy Dean Delights breakfast sandwiches, but they're like $7 a box. So we're going to try to make our own for cheaper. So got some of the ingredients for that. And these were only $1.39 at Aldi for the English muffins, which was great. Coffee creamer. My grandpa needed coffee creamer. And we got the powdered kind, because when he gets the like dairy kind, it tends to go bad quicker. He doesn't end up like using it all in time. So we ended up getting the powdered version. We looked at this at Walmart and it was over $3.50. Like, it was like $3.50. And at Aldi, this was only $2.29, which is like such a big difference. So that was great. Got some trail mix packs here for $3 something. Got this garlic and herb chicken. I thought this looked really good. 10 chicken breasts in here, and it's already like seasoned, and just pop it in the oven and you're ready to go. I thought that would be really, really good. So we went ahead and got that. Also got some frozen berries from my dad. He likes those. And then we got 2 loaves of this like knockoff Dave's Killer Bread. My dad loves that stuff, and it's really expensive. But Aldi actually has their brand for only $3.85, I think is what it was. So that wasn't too bad for that. Also, we needed baby spinach for a soup recipe we're going to be making, so we got that. My mom wanted some strawberries. We got these garlic knots. They looked really good, so we got those. And then we got this Bake Shop Bakery pumpkin spice loaf cake. This was 50% off. I was actually going to like make some pumpkin bars, but when I saw these were half off, I was like, why go to the trouble of making it when Aldi already has half off of the one that's already done? So I got that. I'm going to top it with some cream cheese frosting. That's going to be good. So pick that up at Aldi. Also needed butter, so we got that at Aldi. My mom saw these beets and thought they looked good. She loves beets. I think beets are like the most disgusting thing, so I will not eat those. Then we needed sun-dried tomatoes for our recipe. So from Aldi, all this stuff was $76.46, which was not too shabby of a deal. All right, here's part 2 of our grocery haul from Kroger. So at Kroger, we definitely got a lot of stuff. We got 50 items total. It came out to $118.98 back, but I did get $2.50 back from Ibotta, so a little bit better. And we actually saved $76.19 off just the sales and the coupons and stuff. So it's actually a really, really good trip to Kroger for sure. So looking down the line to show you what we got. So got some Kroger brand marshmallows to make s'mores again in the oven. If you guys saw, I did that on a vlog a couple weeks ago. That was really good. So I'm going to do that again. And also the Hershey's chocolate. These went up to $2 this week, so kind of a bummer. Navy beans. We like to have beans in cornbread from time to time, so just went ahead and grabbed these for $1.19 a pack. Got some dark red kidney beans in the 4-pack and the tri-bean blend in the 4-pack. This is a really good deal on the Starry pop soda, whatever you call it. My grandparents and my great uncle drink this stuff all the time, so it's a good deal this week. It's $7.99, but it's buy 2, get 2 free. So it's kind of like $4 a pack, but then I actually had a digital coupon for $3 off of 3 that ended up coming off on that. It looked like it was just for Pepsi, but I guess it just included all Pepsi products. I don't know. I had it clipped and it came off, so that was a nice little extra. So this is a really good deal on that. My mom wanted to get some more of the Progresso soup on her Kroger account, so we did that, and they're 99 cents each. My great uncle needed some Powerades, so these were like $1.34. Got the Kroger stuffing. This would have been cheaper at Aldi, but we actually prefer the Kroger because it has no high fructose corn syrup in it. So we paid a little bit more for that at $1.49, but not a huge difference. Aldi didn't have farfalle noodles, so I got those at Kroger for $1.50. Simple Truth tomato paste. Needed some tomato paste because we're going to be making sloppy joes. So with that, I got sloppy joe, the McCormick like powdered mix to make that. My mom loves the Sweet Lorraine's cookies, except they're so expensive we don't get them that much. But they're currently on sale, $3.99 if you buy 3 participating products, and there is $1 on 2 from Ibotta. So I mean, it was a little deal. That's something she likes, and that's actually quite a bit off of the normal price. So that was good. We got this Prime Fresh ham that's on sale this week for $2.99 with the digital coupon. We're going to use this for the breakfast sandwiches, so that'll be good. Got this Hormel turkey breast meal. My great uncle, he really likes this, and my grandpa likes this, so this is good for them. This was $6.99 with a coupon I had, so that was good. Had a lot of Kroger coupons today, and let me mention that. I had a $10 off of a $110 purchase and a $3 off of a $15 frozen purchase, so those both came off. And then I had coupons to go along with that, so it was even better. So like the smart ones were $2.49, had 80 cents off of 2 Kroger Best Customer coupon, and then 75 cents on Ibotta for each. And then the Michelinas were $1.34 with a 40 cents off of 2 Best Customer coupon. And that all counted towards the 3 off 15. Needed the Reams noodles for chicken noodle soup. So this was $5.99 for this big bag on sale. This Mirapucks blend was $1.49. We like to have this for soups. Got the ground beef we like. This is expensive, but we did have $1.80 off of 2, so that was good. Got the Kroger ice cream, the how many is in here? 8? No, 12. 12. Okay, this was $5.49. I feel like last week this was just $4.49. I feel like it just went up. I don't know. Maybe I'm crazy. Needed bottled water. This was $3.49 with the weekly digital deal. Stocked up on the Pillsbury products. These guys are $4.49. Buy one, get one free. We love the French bread. They had 5 of those. And the other one we got the cornbread swirls. So we have beans and cornbread. Then we'll have those. $4.49. Buy one, get one free. And I had a digital for $1.25 off of 3. So that came off. Made these a decent price. Got some diced yellow onions. These were $2.99. Got this salad starter kit for $2.79. Got cottage cheese. This was $2.49 with the digital coupon. And then Aldi, I don't think sells country gravy. Walmart's over $1 for the generic. So Kroger comes in the best at 79 cents. So yeah, that was pretty good at Kroger. So okay, so there is our grocery haul. Now it is time to actually show you guys some of the recipes we made with some of these groceries. So first up, we wanted to make our own like egg McMuffin kind of sandwiches. So my mom found a recipe on Pinterest, and this really cool way to do it is actually to make your eggs in the oven on a like sheet pan. So we used egg whites, and we put them in the oven on 325 for about 15-20 minutes. Pop those out and then cut them into pieces that would fit on the English muffin. So we toasted those for a little bit in the oven, and then we also went ahead and put a few pieces of ham in the skillet. We were doing ours. We got a total of 12 English muffins, and we did half with ham, half without, because some of my family's not big meat eaters. So that is what we did there, and we're just assembling the sandwiches, put cheese on there. It's like an English muffin like sandwich. You know, a lot like a Jimmy Dean Delight sandwich or even an Egg McMuffin from McDonald's. Like, guys, this was really good, and it was pretty simple to put together. We were able to make a nice batch of those and meal prep. So next up was actually tonight's dinner, and this is a recipe that my mom actually watches a YouTuber. Her name is Mandy in the Making, and she shares like cooking videos and stuff. So before we went to the store, we were like kind of trying to find some like inspiration or meal ideas, and we saw this one, and we were like, oh my gosh, that looks really good. So we went on ahead and gave it a try tonight. So for this recipe, you're going to need about a cup of spinach. You're going to need 3 cups of chicken broth or bouillon, which is what we use. You're going to need some sun-dried tomatoes. This is a little scary. I've never used sun-dried tomatoes, so I did tonight. Use some like butterfly noodles or bow tie noodles, whatever you call them. Also, you're going to need about a cup of half and half. Going to need some cornstarch, about 2 tablespoons of cornstarch. You're going to need some chicken. We got some already pulled chicken from Kroger. Actually pretty inexpensive for that out of the deli. Need some Italian herbs. Need about a tablespoon of butter there, and then you're going to need some onions. So that is a lot going on here. This is more involved than I normally get, but tonight that's what I did. So melted about a tablespoon of butter and then added in some chopped onions, and then you're going to want to go ahead and boil some water for your pasta. So go ahead and fill up, you know, about a half, 3/4 of the pot with water, and you'll put that to a boil. Next up came something really kind of scary, and that is sun-dried tomatoes. I've never had sun-dried tomatoes. But I heard about this recipe and was like, okay, we're going to be a little adventurous and try sun-dried tomatoes. I'm going to be real. Are these supposed to smell weird? Because, like, I could not get over the smell of the sun-dried tomatoes as I was chopping them. I was, like, really scared that it was going to turn out bad. But you know, we survived. We survived. So chop those up. Once the onions are browning, you will go ahead and add some Italian seasoning into the mix. Mix that all around there. Get it all distributed. Then you're going to go ahead and add in 3 cups of chicken broth, or if you're like me, I use bouillon. I really prefer bouillon, actually, because with chicken broth, a lot of times it would go to waste. So I like having the bouillon cubes, just makes life easier. And ultimately less waste overall, which is good. Then we are just going to chop up some chicken. This is already pulled chicken we bought from Kroger, but it wasn't quite shredded enough. So we did a little bit more shredding to that. And then we went ahead and put that into the pot there. And then to that, we also added the sun-dried tomatoes. And then the pasta came to a boil at that point. So I was able to put the pasta in and let that do its thing. And as you can see, both things there going at once for this recipe. So while that was going on, worked on the next step, which is actually taking a cup of half and half and mixing it with about 2 tablespoons of cornstarch and mixing that all together. And it's going to create a nice little consistency, a nice liquid there to really make the soup so creamy. And guys, this really made a world of difference. Then I got about a cup of spinach really firmly pressed on down in there. I like a lot of spinach in soups like this, so went ahead and added a lot of that until it was an overflowing cup after pushing all the spinach down. Then at that point, the pasta was done, so we drained the pasta, and then we added the pasta on into our bowl. So everything's going into one bowl now. Then we added our spinach in, then we added the half and half mixture and just stirred it all around, got it all nice and mixed up there. And oh my gosh, guys, this was a phenomenal soup. My family loved it, and I thought it was really, really good, other than the sun-dried tomatoes. I don't love sun-dried tomatoes, so I would just leave those out if I made it for myself, but it was awesome, phenomenal. It truly did remind me of a white chicken lasagna. It really fits the name. It was that good. We added Parmesan cheese on the top of ours. You could add ricotta cheese as well, just whatever sounds good to you, but guys, this was definitely a great recipe, and especially perfect on a cold night like this. Alright guys, dinner is all done, and like I said, that was delicious. That was amazing, really great, minus the sun-dried tomatoes. I just don't like sun-dried tomatoes. I thought those were just really weird, but other than that, it was delicious. That did not ruin it. I just kind of picked around the sun-dried tomatoes. Overall, it was a great soup. I would highly, highly recommend it. A little bit more complex than I normally do. I'm typically a dump and go kind of crock pot kind of guy, but that was a really good soup, and my mom and I kind of tag team that one, so, you know, that was a very involved meal. So, yeah, but worth it. Really worth it. It was a delicious, delicious soup. Definitely different than other soups I've made. That was just, awesome. And my mom said it was her favorite soup we've ever had. She just loves it. More than any restaurant, more than anything. She just loved it that much. So we will be having that one many times over for sure. For sure. So, yeah, guys, that's all I got for this vlog. I hope you all did enjoy this one, and come back tomorrow. Tomorrow's is going to be really fun. I got a special guest going to be with me. It's going to be a fun time. Really fun time. So, come back for that. And, yeah, thank you all so much for watching.